Well, good day to you. It is I, Miss Janell, and as you can see, I am outside. I decided to do something different. Um, like when we used to be able to go outside, remember on some of those Sundays when the weather was really nice and we would go play in the playground? So that's kind of what I'm doing. I am enjoying my backyard and the beautiful weather that we're having. And I decided to record the lesson from out here. So, uh, that being said, um, maybe you, if you're watching this on something that can be moved, maybe whoever you're with, whatever grown up you're with, maybe they'll let you watch this outside, and you can sit outside with me, and we can enjoy it together. We can enjoy this weather. It's just gorgeous outside. So that being said, how about we take in a deep breath of this beautiful air and get ourselves centered so that we can be ready for the lesson. So I'm going to do that. And as I always remind you, how to take a deep breath in is you smell the flower. This is your flower, and you smell it. And then you blow. Want to do it again? Here we go. Okay, now let's get to the lesson, shall we? So today's affirmation is, through service, I can share my love and energy and feel connected to all. So again, through service, I can share my love and energy and feel connected with all. I'm going to say it one more time. We say things 3 times to really, really, really feel them. Through service, I can share my love and energy and feel connected to all. And as I'm sitting outside here, first of all, being of service, teaching Sunday school, that is how one of the ways that I am of service to our church. And even when I go to work, I am of service to the people that I work with. And there's lots of ways that you can be of service. So you kids could be of service to the grown-ups in your life by helping them clean up the house or do chores or helping them cook or anything like that. That's being of service to somebody else. You are servicing somebody else. And the being connected part, as I was reading that, I thought, how can I not feel connected when I'm sitting outside? I can feel the wind. I can hear the sounds of my neighbor, I think, doing yard work. And so I'm feeling a connection to my neighbor. I feel a connection to the earth. You can hear my wind chimes. I feel a connection to the earth. So being of service helps me be connected. So now I'm going to read you our story. So our story is called Busy Friends. So sit back and enjoy. Megan had moved to a new town and was trying to like it, but she didn't. There was nothing to do and she didn't have any friends. School wouldn't start for a few more weeks, and Megan's parents were busy with their new jobs. Megan also missed her brother, who was away at college. Every day was just long and boring. Today was Monday, and her parents were meeting with somebody. Their daughter Kylie was coming too. Megan was glad that there would be someone else to hang out with. First thing Kylie said to Megan was, "Do you think your parents will let you come to the community rummage sale? We'll have fun." After her parents dropped them off, Megan discovered that Kylie didn't invite her to go shopping at the sale. They were supposed to work. Everything was a mess, and Megan didn't know what to do. But Kylie showed her how to sort things and put up tables. They emptied the trash. They collected bags for the customers. They put up signs. Megan thought Kylie's idea of fun was a little weird. When Megan and her parents took a walk that evening, 2 neighbors she met at the rummage sale waved at her. On Tuesday, Megan was excited to go play at Kylie's house, but Kylie immediately gave Megan a pair of gardening gloves and said, we're going to go outside and pull weeds at my piano teacher's house. It'll be fun. Megan couldn't believe that Kylie thought weeds were fun. Kylie explained that she always helped out in exchange for her piano lessons. They filled 2 buckets of weeds, and they laughed at a cat that had followed them among the flowers. That evening, Megan's mom said the piano teacher had called and offered to give Megan lessons if she wanted to keep helping in the garden. Now, Wednesday, Megan helped Kylie walk dogs for a friend who had a broken leg. They met 3 kids at the dog park who would be going to their school. On Thursday, Kylie's mom showed them how to make sugar cookies and gave some to the mail carrier and sent some to Megan's brother at college. After Kylie said it would be fun to surprise her mom and clean the kitchen. When Kylie called on Friday and asked if Megan wanted to go to the school playground, Megan was curious. What? You just want to play? No work involved? Kylie laughed, and she said, well, there is a service party planned to clean up the playground before school starts. It'll be fun. Later, after spreading the bark chips, picking up the trash, and painting the fence, Megan and Kylie went on the swings. As they were swinging, Kylie said, you seem happier than when I first met you, Megan. Megan admitted, I thought you were weird because you thought work was fun, but now I have friends all over town. I'm going to have piano lessons, and my brother loves my cookies. It just doesn't seem like work anymore. Helping just seems fun. So here's the questions that I'm going to ask you kids. Do you think that you would like to have Kylie as a friend? I would, because I like to do that stuff. I don't think you kids know this, but when church was in session, I was a person who, my official title at the church was called Love in Service Coordinator. What that meant was that I arranged for our church members to be of service, and we loved it. We would go and serve food to people who needed food. We would go and help clean, just like Kylie. We did a lot of the things that Kylie did. And I got to tell you, we loved it. And I made friends. I made friends doing that. So I would like to be Kylie's friend. Next question is, when in the story do you think Megan stopped thinking about how unhappy she was? I think that when you're busy, you don't have time to think about how unhappy you are. That's just my opinion. So the next time that maybe you're feeling a little down, maybe you could ask one of the grownups in your life, or your friends even, if they needed something, if they needed help with something. And when you are of service, it's called getting out of yourself, because you're feeling down in yourself. And so you go and you be of service. So I will admit that for me personally, today has been kind of rough. And right now, being of service to the church and knowing that I get to connect with you kids, for the moments that I have been doing this, I can honestly tell you that I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about this. And I think there's one more question. What do you think is the best part about serving others? I think I just answered that. I just answered that for myself, and maybe you agree with me. The best part about being of service is getting out of yourself, and the feeling that comes from that. For me, I tend to get a lot more. I often wonder, why more people don't do it, because it's amazing. You think that you're helping them, but really you're helping you, and it is amazing. So that's mine. Anyway, that is your lesson for this week. And we're all just hanging in there. So I'm going to leave you with, let's do the prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. I hope you kids have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.